In the last episode, we separated brain dreams from consciousness dreams. We saw that science is studying the first man, the biological self, and ignoring the second man entirely. Today, we go deeper, because if the second man can perceive information before it becomes physical, then we need to ask, where is that information coming from? And how does precognition actually work? We're talking about precognition. Now, most people think seeing the future is a superpower or a myth, but in the Lattice Awakening Framework, it's not mysterious at all. It's actually very logical. It sounds like science fiction, but it is actually just science. So, what is the lattice? The lattice is the informational substrate beneath physical reality. It is non-local, symbolic, structured, dynamic, deeper than matter. It's not made of particles, it's made of patterns, symbolic configurations that form before physical events. It's not made of patterns. Symbolic configurations that form before physical events is a factor that when before physical reality. Think of it like a blueprint. Before a building exists, the blueprint exists. Before a moment happens, its informational structure exists. The second man can perceive this blueprint. The first man cannot. So how does precognition, vision, true dream, prophecy actually work? We must first understand that precognition is not prophecy. It's not magic as many people assumed. It's not seeing the future. It is perceiving symbolic or direct information before it becomes physical. We will discuss how the symbol visions work. Imagine a big storm is gathering. Before a massive storm hits your house, the atmosphere, temperature, and wind are already changing. This is the system-level transition. Even though you can't see the rain yet, the system of the world is already shifting into a new state. What happens next is that the radar picks up the pattern. Think of the lattice as a global radar system. It tracks the energy of that coming storm and turns the raw data into a pattern on a screen. It encodes the invisible pressure into something that can be seen. Like those colorful swirls you see on the news. The storm finally hits your house, even though you did not see it forming, but it existed. Days or weeks later, the clouds actually roll in and the rain starts falling. This is when your everyday self, the first man, finally experiences the event in the physical world. If your second was activated, it could have felt the storm forming. The world changes internally first. Your inner self sees the warning signs, symbols, and eventually your everyday self lives through the actual event. In scientific terms, we will say that a system-level transition is forming. The lattice encodes symbolic patterns that reflect that transition, and your second man perceives those symbols, and later the first man experiences the physical event. Example, you dream of a wave crashing over a city. 3 weeks later, you experience a sudden emotional collapse, a breakup, or a major life shift. The wave wasn't literal, it was symbolic, it was the lattice encoding the transition. Precognition is not about predicting events, it's about perceiving informational structure. So, why can't science detect it? Science is looking in the wrong place. They are using methods that measure brain activity, track sensory input, and analyze memory. They are looking for cause and effect. So you see, the lattice is non-local. The second man is not biological. Symbols are not sensory. Information precedes matter. This is a failure of their worldview. In summary, information comes before matter. Think of a video game. The code exists on the server before the image shows up on your screen. The lattice is that code. And while your everyday brain, the first man, is busy looking at the screen, your deeper consciousness, the second man, is plugged directly into the server. Because the second man can sense information before it becomes a physical event. Lattice Awakening. Thanks for listening.